As the device activated, a wave of healing energy spread across the planet. The skies cleared, the land began to rejuvenate, and the once rival factions stood in awe of the miracle unfolding before them. The crystal's power, once a source of division, had become a beacon of hope and unity. With Orinthar's future secured, the Odyssey's crew prepared to depart. Kiera, now a respected leader among her people, bid them farewell. "You have shown us the true strength of humanity," she said. "We will not forget." Captain Rodriguez smiled. "And we won't forget you. Remember, if you ever need us, we'll be out there among the stars." As the Odyssey ascended into the heavens, the crew looked back at the planet they had helped to save. They knew their journey was far from over. There were countless worlds out there, each with its own challenges and wonders, and they were ready to face them, united by the belief that humanity's greatest strength lay in its compassion, ingenuity, and unyielding spirit. Thus began the next chapter in the Odyssey's voyage, a story of exploration, friendship, and the enduring quest for peace among the stars, the hidden chamber. On the planet Zoria, a new chapter unfolded as the human explorers and Sela deepened their bond. The peaceful atmosphere that had settled over Zoria was a testament to the success of the humans' intervention, yet the journey was far from complete. The stars above twinkled with possibilities, and a new adventure beckoned. One evening, as the orange-hued sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the alien landscape, Sela invited the humans to gather around a campfire. The alien sky, adorned with constellations unfamiliar to human eyes, seemed to shimmer with an ethereal glow. The fire crackled softly, its warmth a welcome comfort in the cool evening air. As the humans and Sela sat together, the alien shared a story that had been passed down through generations of his people. It was a tale of a hidden chamber deep within Zoria's heart, a place said to hold a mystical crystal with powers beyond imagination. This crystal was believed to have the ability to heal, bring prosperity, and foster peace. Intrigued by this legend and eager to assist Zoria further, the humans agreed to help Sela find this legendary artifact. The following day, equipped with maps and knowledge gleaned from Sela, the human explorers set out on their quest. Their journey led them through Zoria's diverse and treacherous terrains, lush forests teeming with bioluminescent flora, towering mountains with snow-capped peaks, and vast, shimmering lakes. Each environment presented its own set of challenges, testing the humans' resourcefulness and adaptability. The dense forests, though beautiful, were fraught with hidden dangers. Strange, glowing plants and curious creatures flitted among the trees, their eyes watching the explorers with a mixture of curiosity and caution. The terrain was rugged, with thick vines and precipitous slopes, making every step a careful calculation. As they trekked further, the explorers encountered an ancient ruin partially buried beneath a blanket of moss and vines. The structure seemed to hum with an ancient energy, its surface inscribed with symbols that Sela recognized from his people's lore. With Sela's guidance, they deciphered the inscriptions, which hinted at the location of the hidden chamber. The path to the chamber was not straightforward. The team had to navigate through a maze of underground tunnels, each turn bringing them closer to or further from their goal. The tunnels were dark and narrow, illuminated only by the soft glow of bioluminescent crystals embedded in the walls. Every step echoed through the cavernous space, amplifying their sense of urgency. The deeper they went, the more intense the challenges became. They encountered natural obstacles, raging underground rivers that had to be crossed with makeshift rafts, and cavern ceilings that occasionally gave way, forcing them to climb or find alternate routes. Despite these hardships, their determination never wavered. The bond between the humans and Sela grew stronger with each obstacle they overcame. After days of relentless effort, they finally reached the heart of the hidden chamber. The room was vast, its walls adorned with intricate carvings depicting scenes of Zoria's history and legends. At the center of the chamber stood a pedestal, and upon it rested the crystal, a radiant orb pulsating with a mesmerizing glow. Sela approached the crystal with a mixture of reverence and anticipation. As he touched it, a wave of energy surged through him, filling the chamber with a soothing light. The crystal's power began to emanate outward, and the very air seemed to hum with a newfound vitality. The effect was immediate and profound. As the healing energy spread across Zoria, the land began to transform. The once war-torn regions healed, flora and fauna flourished, and a sense of calm settled over the planet. The rival factions, moved by the crystal's power, put aside their differences and embraced a new era of cooperation and harmony. The humans, having played a crucial role in this monumental achievement, felt a deep sense of fulfillment. They had not only aided in the healing of a planet, but had also forged an unbreakable bond with its people. Sela, now celebrated as a hero, stood alongside the humans, a symbol of the unity and hope that their collaboration had brought about. As the sun set on Zoria, painting the sky with hues of gold and purple, the humans and Sela reflected on their journey. The hidden chamber had revealed not just a powerful artifact, but also the strength of their shared purpose. The adventure had tested their limits and proven the power of perseverance, friendship, and the belief in a brighter future. With the crystal's power firmly in place and peace restored to Zoria, the humans prepared for their departure. The planet had become more than just a destination. It had become a place where they had made lasting connections and experienced the transformative power of compassion and cooperation. As they bid farewell to Sela and the people of Zoria, they carried with them not just memories of their adventure, but a renewed sense of purpose. The stars above beckoned them to new horizons, and with each step, they knew they were leaving a legacy of hope and unity across the galaxy. Their journey was far from over. As they set their sights on the next chapter of their cosmic odyssey, the lessons learned on Zoria would guide them, reminding them of the boundless possibilities that awaited and the unyielding spirit of exploration that drove them forward. The enigma of Epsilon. With their mission on Zoria complete, the human explorers and their newfound ally Sela returned to their ship, their spirits high and their hearts full of the satisfaction that came from a job well done. As they navigated through the vast expanse of space, the crew began to discuss their next destination. The stars seemed to whisper of new adventures, and one particular system caught their attention: Epsilon Prime, a planet shrouded in mystery and known for its peculiar phenomena. Epsilon Prime was infamous for its erratic energy signatures and unusual gravitational anomalies, which had deterred many from exploring it. However, the data collected from their successful mission on Zoria suggested that there might be valuable insights or artifacts on Epsilon Prime that could be instrumental in understanding the broader mysteries of the galaxy. As the explorers approached Epsilon Prime, the ship's sensors struggled to get a clear reading of the planet's surface. The energy disturbances created a kaleidoscope of colors on their screens, making it difficult to discern any details. Despite the challenges, the crew was determined to investigate. Upon landing, they were greeted by a landscape unlike anything they had encountered before. The planet's surface was a mosaic of shifting patterns, landscapes that seemed to change form and color with every passing moment. Towering crystalline structures jutted out from the ground, their surfaces reflecting an ever-changing array of hues. The air was thick with a strange, electric charge, and the sky above swirled with shifting auroras. Sela, intrigued by the planet's enigmatic nature, shared that Epsilon Prime was said to be a living entity, with its environment constantly in flux due to its unique energy field. This phenomenon was believed to be the result of a powerful artifact hidden deep within the planet, an artifact rumored to control the very fabric of reality itself. The crew prepared to explore the planet's surface, equipping themselves with specialized gear to handle the unpredictable conditions. Their goal was to locate the artifact and understand its true nature. As they ventured into the heart of Epsilon Prime, they encountered a series of challenges that tested their ingenuity and adaptability. The shifting landscapes created a labyrinthine environment, with paths that continuously morphed and reconfigured. The explorers used advanced mapping technology to keep track of their progress and avoid getting lost. The crystalline structures emitted strange frequencies that interfered with their equipment, forcing them to rely on their instincts and teamwork. As they navigated the ever-changing terrain, they stumbled upon ancient ruins partially buried beneath the shifting sands. The ruins were covered in intricate symbols and patterns, some of which seemed to resonate with the planet's energy. Sela recognized these symbols as part of an ancient language once used by a long-lost civilization that had harnessed the planet's energy. With each step, the explorers uncovered more clues about the artifact's location. The ruins hinted at a central chamber deep within the planet, where the artifact was said to be concealed. To reach it, they had to solve complex puzzles and overcome environmental hazards created by the planet's unpredictable energy fields. One of the most challenging obstacles they faced was a series of gravity-defying platforms that floated in mid-air, shifting and rotating unpredictably. The team had to use precise timing and coordination to navigate across these platforms, avoiding sudden shifts in gravity that could send them plummeting into the void below. After days of navigating the treacherous terrain and solving intricate puzzles, they finally reached the central chamber. The chamber was a vast, circular room with walls lined with shimmering crystals that pulsated in rhythm with the planet's energy. At the center of the chamber rested the artifact, a magnificent, pulsating orb of pure energy, radiating a soft, hypnotic glow. As the explorers approached the orb, they felt a surge of energy coursing through their bodies. The artifact's power was palpable, its influence extending beyond the chamber and affecting the very fabric of reality. Sela, with his deep knowledge of ancient lore, carefully approached the orb and began to decipher its purpose. The artifact was indeed a powerful tool capable of manipulating the planet's energy fields. It had the potential to stabilize Epsilon Prime's erratic environment, making it a more hospitable and predictable world. However, it also carried risks. Its power could be misused if not handled with great care. The team decided to activate the artifact, carefully calibrating its energy output to harmonize with the planet's natural frequencies. As they did, the shifting landscapes began to stabilize, and the energy disturbances that had plagued their exploration gradually subsided. The once chaotic environment of Epsilon Prime began to settle into a more consistent and manageable state. With the artifact's power now under control, the planet's potential was unlocked. Epsilon Prime transformed from a hazardous and unpredictable world into a place of stability and wonder. The crystalline structures emitted a soothing glow, and the skies cleared to reveal a breathtaking panorama of stars and nebulae. The human explorers and Sela stood together, marveling at the transformation they had achieved. Their mission on Epsilon Prime had not only revealed the secrets of the artifact, but had also demonstrated the power of collaboration and perseverance. As they prepared to leave the planet, they reflected on the significance of their achievements. Epsilon Prime, once a place of mystery and danger, had become a symbol of hope and possibility. The knowledge gained from their exploration would pave the way for future discoveries and further their understanding of the galaxy's wonders. With Epsilon Prime now stable and its mysteries unveiled, the explorers set their sights on their next adventure. The stars continued to beckon, and the galaxy was filled with countless opportunities for discovery. Their journey was far from over, and each new world brought with it the promise of new challenges and new triumphs. As they ventured forth, the lessons learned from Epsilon Prime would guide them, reminding them of the importance of curiosity, courage, and the endless quest for knowledge. The relics of Andromeda. With Epsilon Prime's transformation complete, the crew set their sights on the next phase of their journey. Their ship, now equipped with a wealth of new data and insights, glided through the cosmos with renewed purpose. The stars sparkled with the promise of discovery, and one particular location caught their attention: the Andromeda Galaxy. Andromeda was a neighboring galaxy to the Milky Way and was rumored to hold relics from an ancient and advanced civilization. Legends spoke of these relics as powerful artifacts that could reveal secrets of the universe and unlock new realms of understanding. Intrigued by the possibility, the explorers charted a course to this distant galaxy, eager to uncover its hidden treasures. As they approached Andromeda, the crew marveled at the sight of the galaxy's spiral arms stretching out before them. The vast expanse was dotted with countless stars and nebulae, each with its own story to tell. Their destination was a specific region within Andromeda known for its unusual energy readings and strange spatial anomalies. The ship's sensors picked up a faint but distinct signal coming from a remote star system within this region. The signal appeared to be an ancient beacon, possibly left behind by the long-lost civilization. Excitement buzzed through the crew as they prepared for the next leg of their journey. Upon arrival, they found themselves orbiting a desolate planet with an arid surface and towering jagged mountains. The planet, known as Sphylaris, was barren but showed signs of artificial structures buried beneath its surface. Sella shared that Sphylaris was believed to be the site of an ancient outpost, once home to a race that had mastered advanced technologies. The explorers descended onto Sphylaris, the landing gear crunching on the planet's rocky surface. The air was thin, and the sky above was a dull, metallic gray. They could see the remnants of long-abandoned structures jutting out from the barren landscape, their forms partially obscured by layers of dust and debris. Guided by the beacon's signal, the crew made their way to an entrance partially hidden within a mountain range. The entrance was a massive, cylindrical door covered in intricate carvings that seemed to glow faintly in the dim light. The carvings depicted celestial maps, star constellations, and strange symbols that hinted at the advanced knowledge of the civilization that once thrived here. With a combination of technology and ingenuity, the crew managed to open the door. Inside, they discovered a vast underground complex filled with ancient technology and artifacts. The complex was a labyrinth of corridors, chambers, and control rooms, all adorned with glowing inscriptions and holographic displays. The explorers set up a base of operations and began to analyze the artifacts and technology. Among the most intriguing finds were data crystals that seemed to contain vast amounts of information about the civilization's history and achievements. The crystals were encoded with a complex language, and deciphering them would require the combined efforts of the crew. Sella took the lead in translating the inscriptions and deciphering the data. He uncovered records detailing the civilization's achievements in space travel, energy manipulation, and even interdimensional research. The artifacts revealed that this ancient race had reached the pinnacle of technological advancement, only to mysteriously disappear. One particular artifact stood out, a crystalline device with an intricate lattice structure. The device emitted a faint, pulsating energy and seemed to resonate with the same frequency as the beacon. After extensive examination, the crew realized that the device was a key to unlocking a hidden chamber within the complex. The chamber, once accessed, contained a repository of knowledge and technology that was both awe-inspiring and daunting. Holographic projections displayed the civilization's greatest achievements, including their exploration of parallel dimensions and their quest to harness the fundamental forces of the universe. The most astonishing discovery was a set of blueprints for a massive structure known as the stellar nexus. The nexus was designed to act as a cosmic gateway, capable of bridging different galaxies and dimensions. The blueprints indicated that the nexus could be activated using the crystalline device they had found. With the knowledge and technology at their disposal, the crew set to work on reactivating the stellar nexus. The process was intricate and required careful calibration of the device's energy output. As they worked, they encountered challenges and obstacles, including malfunctioning systems and environmental hazards within the complex. Despite the difficulties, the crew's determination and teamwork paid off. They successfully activated the stellar nexus, which began to hum with a powerful energy. The structure's various components aligned, and a swirling portal of light opened, revealing a gateway to another part of the universe. As the explorers gazed into the portal, they were filled with a sense of wonder and anticipation. The stellar nexus had the potential to connect them to new galaxies, dimensions, and civilizations. It was a testament to the ancient race's vision and ingenuity, and it opened up a new chapter in their journey. The crew knew that their mission was far from over. The gateway to the unknown beckoned, and the possibilities were endless. With the knowledge gained from Solaris and the power of the stellar nexus at their disposal, they prepared to embark on a new adventure, ready to explore the mysteries that lay beyond the portal. As they stepped through the gateway, the universe unfolded before them, revealing new worlds and opportunities. The exploration of Andromeda and the discovery of the stellar nexus had set them on a path of unprecedented discovery, and their journey continued with renewed excitement and purpose. The Veil of Etheria. As the crew emerged from the stellar nexus, they found themselves in an entirely different part of the cosmos, a region known as Etheria. The new space was unlike anything they had encountered before. It was filled with shimmering nebulae, floating crystalline structures, and swirling energy fields that seemed to pulse with life. The Etherian space was a vibrant tapestry of colors and shapes, with cosmic phenomena interacting in ways that defied conventional physics. It was both mesmerizing and intimidating, as if they had entered a realm where the rules of the universe were rewritten. Their ship navigated through this breathtaking landscape, guided by the navigational data from the stellar nexus. The crew was on high alert, knowing that this unexplored territory could hold both wonders and dangers. Their objective was to investigate the anomalies and potential civilizations within Etheria. They soon detected a signal emanating from a massive floating structure. It was an enormous, spherical object made of what appeared to be a lattice of pure energy, radiating a soft, iridescent glow. The structure was surrounded by an aura of swirling cosmic dust and energy fields. The crew approached the structure cautiously, their ship's sensors analyzing the composition and energy readings. They identified it as a potentially advanced artifact or station, possibly a remnant of the ancient civilization or a creation of another unknown race. As they docked with the spherical structure, they were greeted by a complex array of energy fields and force shields. The structure's surface was smooth and reflective, with no visible entrances. They needed to find a way to interact with it and gain access. The crew began their investigation, utilizing the advanced technology they had acquired from Solaris. They attempted various methods to interface with the energy fields, including signal transmissions and energy modulation. After several attempts, they discovered that the structure responded to a specific frequency emitted by their ship's communication array. Once they established a connection, the structure's surface transformed. A shimmering portal opened, revealing an interior filled with luminescent walls and floating data matrices. The environment was a fusion of technology and organic elements, creating a surreal and otherworldly atmosphere. Inside, they found themselves in a grand hall with towering columns of light and floating data streams. Holographic interfaces projected vast amounts of information, including star maps, dimensional coordinates, and detailed records of the Etherian space. At the center of the hall was a large control console surrounded by a series of floating spheres. Each sphere was inscribed with symbols and patterns that seemed to convey information. The console appeared to be a central hub for managing and navigating the complex network of energy fields and cosmic phenomena. The crew approached the console, and Sela began to decipher the symbols and interact with the interfaces. They discovered that the structure was a hub of knowledge and control, capable of manipulating the fabric of space and time within Etheria. Among the data they uncovered was information about the Etherians, an enigmatic and advanced race that had once inhabited this region. The Etherians were known for their mastery over energy manipulation and their ability to harness the fundamental forces of the universe. They had constructed the spherical structure as a central node for their operations and as a repository of their knowledge. The records revealed that the Etherians had long vanished, leaving behind only remnants of their civilization. The spherical structure served as a beacon and a guide for any explorers who ventured into Etheria. It contained valuable information about the region's cosmic phenomena, hidden anomalies, and potential threats. One particular discovery caught their attention: a set of coordinates leading to a distant location within Etheria known as the Eclipse Nexus. The eclipse nexus was rumored to be a focal point of immense energy and a key to unlocking further mysteries of the region. The data suggested that the nexus could hold the answers to the origins of Etheria and its enigmatic inhabitants. Determined to uncover the truth, the crew set their course for the eclipse nexus. The journey was fraught with challenges as they navigated through turbulent energy fields and unpredictable cosmic phenomena. The region was constantly shifting, with stars and nebulae moving in ways that defied normal space-time. Despite the difficulties, the crew's resolve remained strong. They used their newfound knowledge and advanced technology to adapt to the changing environment. They overcame obstacles and navigated through the chaos, guided by the coordinates and data from the spherical structure. Eventually, they reached the eclipse nexus, a massive and awe-inspiring formation of energy and light. It was a colossal sphere of pure energy, surrounded by a swirling vortex of cosmic matter. The nexus was both beautiful and formidable, radiating a powerful force that seemed to pulse with the heartbeat of the universe. As they approached the eclipse nexus, they prepared for the final phase of their exploration. The structure's energy fields interacted with their ship's systems, creating a dynamic and challenging environment. The crew had to carefully synchronize their efforts to stabilize their approach and gain access to the nexus. With meticulous coordination and advanced technology, they successfully entered the eclipse nexus. Inside, they found an immense chamber filled with swirling energy patterns and cosmic data streams. The nexus was a nexus of knowledge and power, containing insights into the very fabric of the universe. As the crew explored the chamber, they uncovered a wealth of information about the origins of Etheria and the Etherians. They learned that the Etherians had been part of a larger cosmic network of civilizations, each contributing to the understanding and manipulation of universal forces. The eclipse nexus revealed that Etheria was a central hub for interdimensional exploration and energy research. The Etherians had created the nexus to bridge different dimensions and connect with other advanced civilizations. Their disappearance had left the nexus as a dormant but powerful relic of their achievements. With this newfound knowledge, the crew realized that their journey was part of a larger cosmic adventure. The mysteries of Etheria and the Etherians had opened up new possibilities for exploration and discovery. The crew's adventure had just begun, and the universe awaited their next steps. As they prepared to leave the eclipse nexus and continue their journey, they were filled with a sense of awe and excitement. The exploration of Etheria had deepened their understanding of the universe and its vast potential. The crew knew that their quest for knowledge and discovery would lead them to even greater wonders and challenges. The universe was an endless tapestry of mysteries, and the crew was ready to unravel its secrets, one adventure at a time. Shadows of the Void. With the eclipse nexus behind them and their new knowledge of Etheria and the Etherians, the crew of the Endeavour set their course for the next leg of their journey. The coordinates they had uncovered led them to an enigmatic region of space known as the Void Shadows, a dark and uncharted expanse shrouded in mystery and danger. The Void Shadows were a vast, seemingly empty area of space with little visible matter. It was an expanse of profound darkness, punctuated only by occasional distant stars and faint glows from unseen sources. The crew had been warned that this region was known for its unpredictable nature and its potential to test the limits of even the most advanced spacecraft. As they ventured into the Void Shadows, the crew noticed that their instruments began to behave erratically. The navigational systems were thrown off by strange gravitational anomalies, and the sensors struggled to pick up reliable readings. It was as if the very fabric of space was being distorted and manipulated by an unknown force. Despite the challenges, the crew pressed on, using their advanced technology to compensate for the anomalies and maintain their course. Selo and Talia worked tirelessly to adjust the ship's systems and calibrate their sensors, while Marcus and the rest of the team kept a vigilant watch for any potential threats. Their efforts were soon rewarded when they detected a faint signal emanating from deep within the Void Shadows. The signal was weak and fragmented, but it seemed to be an artificial transmission. It was a beacon of sorts, offering a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. Following the signal, they approached what appeared to be an enormous, derelict space station. The station was a massive, complex structure of metal and energy, floating silently in the void. It had been long abandoned, its once active systems now dormant and covered in layers of cosmic dust and debris. The crew docked with the station and prepared to investigate. The station's exterior was marked with strange symbols and patterns, similar to those they have encountered at the Eclipse Nexus. It was clear that the station was of advanced design, but its purpose and origins remained unknown. Inside, the station was a labyrinth of corridors and chambers, illuminated only by the soft glow of emergency lights. The atmosphere was thick with silence, broken only by the occasional creak of metal and the hum of the ship's systems. As they explored the station, they discovered evidence of advanced technology and research. The station appeared to have been a research facility or outpost, dedicated to studying the fundamental forces of the universe and exploring the boundaries of space and time. Data terminals and research logs were scattered throughout the station, providing clues about its operations and inhabitants. Among the data they uncovered was information about a mysterious phenomenon known as the Void Nexus. The Void Nexus was described as a focal point of immense gravitational and temporal distortions, capable of influencing the fabric of space itself. It was a central feature of the Void Shadows and was believed to hold secrets related to the origins of the region and its strange properties. The crew realized that the Void Nexus might be key to understanding the anomalies they had encountered and to finding their way through the Void Shadows. They set their course for the Nexus, guided by the data and coordinates they had found in the research logs. As they approached the Void Nexus, they encountered a series of intense gravitational fluctuations and temporal distortions. The Nexus was a swirling vortex of dark energy, with tendrils of gravitational forces extending outward. It was both awe-inspiring and terrifying, a powerful force of nature that seemed to defy the laws of physics. Navigating through the Nexus was a formidable challenge. The crew had to carefully maneuver their ship, compensating for the fluctuating gravitational forces and temporal distortions. They used every ounce of their advanced technology and skills to stabilize their approach and avoid being pulled into the vortex. Inside the Void Nexus, they found a massive chamber filled with swirling dark energy and shifting patterns of light. It was a realm of chaos and instability, where the normal rules of space and time no longer applied. The chamber was filled with ancient relics and artifacts, some of which seemed to be remnants of the research conducted at the station. At the center of the chamber was a colossal device, a complex array of machinery and energy conduits that appeared to be the source of the Nexus's power. The device was a key element of the station's operations, and it was clear that it had been designed to harness and control the forces of the Void Nexus. Selah and Talia examined the device, using their knowledge and technology to interface with its systems. They discovered that the device was capable of manipulating the gravitational and temporal distortions within the Nexus. It had the potential to stabilize the region and unlock further insights into the Void Shadows. With careful calibration and adjustment, they were able to activate the device and stabilize the Void Nexus. The chamber's chaotic energies began to calm, and the distortions subsided. The crew could now explore the Nexus more safely and access the data and artifacts within. As they examined the findings, they learned that the Void Nexus was a remnant of an ancient civilization that had once explored the boundaries of space and time. The civilization had created the Nexus to study and control the fundamental forces of the universe, but their experiments had led to unforeseen consequences, resulting in the current state of the Void Shadows. The crew realized that their journey was not only about exploration, but also about understanding the impact of advanced technology and the responsibilities that came with it. The knowledge they had gained from the Void Nexus would help them navigate the challenges ahead and provide valuable insights into the mysteries of the universe. With their mission in the Void Shadows complete, the crew prepared to leave the station and continue their journey. The universe was vast and full of wonders, and they were eager to uncover its secrets and face the next adventure. As they set their course for the next destination, they reflected on their experiences and the lessons they had learned. The exploration of the void shadows had deepened their understanding of the universe and strengthened their resolve to continue their quest for knowledge and discovery. The crew of the Endeavour was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, knowing that their journey was far from over. The cosmos was an endless tapestry of mysteries, and they were determined to unravel its secrets, one adventure at a time. The battle raged on. Humanity's determination was an unyielding force against the overwhelming odds. The Coalition's forces, though formidable, were beginning to falter under the relentless pressure of human ingenuity and resilience. The sight of the Coalition's once mighty ships retreating, their engines trailing smoke and sparks, was a testament to the effectiveness of the new human strategy. On the surface of Delta Prime, the situation was equally dire. The human forces, led by Captain Alvarez and his team, fought bravely against the Coalition ground troops. The human advantage in tactical adaptability and guerrilla warfare proved to be a game-changer. The Coalition soldiers, once confident in their technological superiority, were now struggling against the tenacity and resourcefulness of their human opponents. In the heart of the Coalition's command center, High Commander Zorin watched the unfolding disaster with a mixture of disbelief and fury. The humans had turned what was supposed to be a straightforward conquest into a grueling, protracted struggle. Zorin's frustration was palpable. The carefully laid plans of the Coalition were unraveling, and the outcome was now uncertain. Back on the space station, Dr. Elara James and her team worked tirelessly to refine the prototype for the new weapon. The device, now more advanced and stable, had the potential to be the decisive factor in turning the tide of the war. Elara knew that time was running out. The Coalition forces were still formidable, and the humans needed every advantage they could get. As Elara and her team made the final adjustments, a sudden explosion rocked the space station. An enemy infiltration team had breached the defenses, and chaos erupted in the research facility. Elara's heart raced as she and her team fought to protect the critical technology they had developed. Their hard work, their hopes, and the future of the human race were all at stake. Meanwhile, Captain Alvarez's team had managed to push back the Coalition forces on the ground, securing a temporary victory. The human soldiers, exhausted but determined, regrouped and prepared for the next phase of the battle. They knew that their fight was far from over, but the progress they had made was a beacon of hope. In a last-ditch effort to regain control, High Commander Zorin ordered a full-scale assault on the space station, aiming to destroy the new weapon before it could be used. The Coalition's fleet launched a coordinated attack, their ships moving with precision and deadly intent. The battle was fierce, with both sides exchanging devastating fire. As the Coalition's forces closed in, Elara's team managed to activate the prototype. The weapon, now fully operational, emitted a powerful pulse that disrupted the Coalition's ships. The once formidable enemy fleet was thrown into disarray, their systems malfunctioning and their ships vulnerable. The human forces seized the opportunity. With the Coalition's ships in disarray, the human fleet launched a decisive counterattack. The tide of the battle turned rapidly, and the Coalition's retreat became a rout. The humans, driven by their unwavering spirit and newfound advantage, pressed their attack with relentless determination. On the surface of Delta Prime, the Coalition forces, now leaderless and demoralized, began to surrender. The humans' victory on the ground was assured, and the once hopeful conquerors were now on the brink of defeat. In the aftermath of the battle, humanity emerged victorious. The Coalition's forces were either captured or forced to retreat, and the threat they posed was significantly diminished. The victory was not without cost, but it was a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and unity. Captain Alvarez and his team, along with Dr. Elara James and her colleagues, were hailed as heroes. Their courage and determination had turned the tide of the conflict and secured a future for humanity. The lessons learned from the battle would shape future interactions with other species, and the story of this victory would be told for generations to come. As the dust settled and the survivors began to rebuild, the humans looked forward with a renewed sense of hope and purpose. The challenges they had faced had forged them into a stronger, more united species, ready to face whatever the future might bring. In the wake of their monumental victory, humanity faced a new chapter. The war with the coalition had ended, but the peace that followed required careful navigation. The human leadership, both military and civilian, understood that the aftermath of such a conflict demanded more than just the cessation of hostilities. It required reconciliation, rebuilding, and a reevaluation of their place in the galaxy. Captain Alvarez and Dr. Elara James were among those tasked with overseeing the transition from wartime to peacetime operations. They were instrumental in the efforts to repurpose a space station that had once been the epicenter of conflict. Now, it was being converted into a hub for diplomatic and scientific exchange, symbolizing a new era of cooperation. Elara's team continued their work on advanced technologies, this time focusing on improving interstellar communications and fostering new scientific collaborations. The prototype weapon that had turned the tide of the war was dismantled and studied, with its technology repurposed for peaceful applications. The aim was to ensure that such destructive power would never again be used against another sentient species. In the meantime, Captain Alvarez led a mission to the Coalition's former stronghold planets to negotiate terms of peace and aid in reconstruction. The Coalition, now a fractured and demoralized force, had been receptive to diplomacy. Alvarez and his team worked diligently to rebuild trust, offering humanitarian aid and assistance in rebuilding infrastructure. They knew that lasting peace could only be achieved through genuine collaboration and support. As the months passed, the once bitter enemies began to see the value in mutual cooperation. The Coalition's remnants, now scattered and weakened, were guided towards integrating into the broader galactic community. The efforts of human diplomats and peacekeepers were crucial in easing this transition, fostering an environment where former adversaries could find common ground. The joint efforts led to the establishment of the Interstellar Unity Council, a governing body that included representatives from both humanity and the Coalition. The Council's purpose was to mediate disputes, promote scientific and cultural exchanges, and ensure that the mistakes of the past were not repeated. This new organization marked a significant step towards lasting peace and collaboration among the galaxy's diverse species. On Earth, the victory was celebrated as a testament to human perseverance and ingenuity. Memorials were erected to honor those who had fallen during the conflict, and the stories of bravery and sacrifice were shared across the world. The experience had united humanity in ways that few could have imagined, and the spirit of cooperation and innovation that emerged from the war became a cornerstone of the new era. As the galactic community adjusted to this new reality, the lessons of the war were not forgotten. The experiences of conflict, resilience, and eventual reconciliation served as a powerful reminder of the importance of empathy, understanding, and the pursuit of peace. Captain Alvarez and Dr. Elara James continued their work, now as leaders in the ongoing effort to build a brighter future. Their contributions were pivotal in shaping the new era of interstellar relations, and their legacy would endure as a symbol of hope and determination. In the end, the story of humanity's struggle and triumph became a beacon for other civilizations, a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the possibilities that lay in the pursuit of unity and understanding. The galaxy, once torn by conflict, now looked towards a future where collaboration and peace reigned supreme, guided by the lessons learned from a war that had tested the very essence of what it meant to be human.